Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the MX-5 again, and today we're going to be putting on some new wheels. We've got new wheels, and we'll also probably be cleaning up the car because it's full of dust. So here's the MX-5 we're working on. Has been completely restored. We got rid of all the rust beneath, and the engine bay's all been painted. So we need to clean that up. So we're just probably going to give this a wash, along with getting some new wheels on. As you can see, we've just got some Steelies on. They're not the nicest on this. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox them and show you what they look like. So here's the wheels. Japan Racing wheels, TR1 model. They are 15 by 8, so they are pretty wide for an MX-5 anyway. The ones that are on it at the minute are probably like 6-inch wide. The offset is 15, and we're also going to be running 195/50 tires on here. So there'll be a little bit of stretch. So there shouldn't be too much stretch on this, and it should still be drivable and not annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead, get these all in the car and get the tyres fitted, and then we can go ahead, get this here, get the MX-5 cleaned up, and then we can get the wheels on and see how it looks. Wheels are on and they're looking good. They've got a nice fitment to them. Pretty chunky. You can see they're just about, or at least the tread anyway, cup is inside the arch. Same for the back, so it's filled it out quite a lot. I do need to adjust the height and stuff because the front is lower than the rear. So, and also I'm going to have to adjust the camber as well. I haven't set the camber on any of them with the adjustable bolts on the suspension. Looks so much better already with just the wheels on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start with adjusting the height so we get the correct height we want to run this at. And then we'll adjust the camber as well. And then also I have to do an alignment because the wheels at the front are all pointing in different directions to each other. So it's making it awkward to drive. So that's why I haven't driven it yet, along with not having the power steering pump. Our power steering is leaking. We need to fix that as well before we take it for a drive. And then a few other bits are missing as well. I got the car all lowered equally on each side, so this is how we're going the height we're going to run them for now. I did remove all the camber as much as could, and it's quite close here, so we may have to add a bit more camber in there or just raise it up a bit, but I think adding a bit more camber will be fine. And same for the front, you can see there's barely any camber, so we can add in a bit, but I don't want to go too much because we don't want too much camber in it. And if you see here, there's the camber bolt. You just loosen it and then you turn it, and then that moves the lower control arm in and out a bit, so you get a bit of adjustment on the camber. So I may add a bit of camber, but for now we're just going to leave it as is. I don't really want to go any lower because it is pretty low to the ground here. We don't want it to be scraping anything, but it's not too low, and it should be fine to work with and shouldn't be scraping, hopefully. And we can also just adjust it a bit higher if we need to, if it's scraping on the underside. So then I moved on to the alignment. So what I'm doing is I'm just making a square, lining up. I'm using these, some metal and then some fishing line going across. We're basically making a box. There's loads of videos on how to do this at home, doing a home alignment or track alignment. I've just got the line going straight, so now I just need to measure the distance from each hub. I've already got these marked up, so I know exactly where this always has to go. Same for the other side. So these ends are already squared up at an equal distance from each other on this side and that side, and then I've got it measured on that side as well. So all we have to do is measure between the hub, or we'll go from here because it's the same on each side, and we'll go measure from there to the line, and then we'll try and get them equal. And then you want that measurement the same as the measurement on the other side, so you know it's the equal on each side. And then same for the front, you measure here from the hub to the line, and then you want that measurement the same on the other side. So then you just adjust it so it's where you get both sides with the same measurements, and then the same measurements on this side. To check the toe, you just measure at the outer edge of the rim on one side and then on the left, so then you just adjust the toe based on what measurements you get. So I got the alignment done on the front. I put it about, so it's about 1.5 or from 1.2 to 1.5 millimeters towed in on each side, around that. So then it's a total of 3 millimeters toe in on the front. And then the rear, I think I've checked that and it seemed it had toe in as well, so it's about like 2 millimeters each side. I'm not sure if that's normal but I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I was only worried about the alignment on the front with the steering because I had taken it all apart. So now that alignment's all done, I think 3 millimeter toe in at the front is a pretty good spot to have it at. So I'll just leave it there for now. It will be drivable anyway. It's pretty close to getting it driving. I'm just waiting on the power steering line. It's leaking, so I don't really want to run it with that just yet. And I was waiting on doing the alignment, so we've got the alignment done. So I'm just now waiting on getting the power steering line. Hasn't came yet, so I'm just waiting on that. So that's it. We've got the nice new wheels on, and it's all aligned, so it's ready to be driven. Just waiting on the part. So there, that's about it for this video. The next one should be doing cleaning up some other stuff. Most likely cleaning up the headlights, because if you've noticed, they are completely yellow and faded. So we're going to be restoring them most likely in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.